the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The third is the tacit approvals of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then we find that certain companions, ridwanullahi alaihim ajma'een, they did certain actions in the presence of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam approved them. From amongst those actions is that after Salatul Fajr, we find some of the companions who had missed their 2 rakats of praying the Sunnah. After the Salah, they got up and they prayed, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not disapprove of this, and he gave consent. So hence, those who have missed their sunnahs before the Fajr obligatory prayer, it is sunnah for them to pray the 2 rakats of Salatul Fajr which they missed. In the very same way, after Salatul Maghrib, the adhan of Salatul Maghrib, we find many of the companions that they prayed the 2 rakats after the adhan and between the iqamah, and the Prophet ﷺ gave consent to this, as well as he practiced this himself. But we saw the companions ridwanullahi alaihim ajma'in doing so, then he saw them and he did not disapprove of this. So this became a tacit approval, a sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is known as a sunnah taqririyah, a tacit approval from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The fourth category is the moral descriptions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we find that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with regards to his etiquettes, with regards to his manners, when it came to ibadah, when it came to transactions, when it came to dealing with the people, and as Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha said, كَانَ خُلُقُهُ الْقُرْآنِ, that the moral, you can say, description of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was everything that could be found in the Quran. So whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has instructed the human beings to do, the Muslims to do, then we find that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was from amongst those who perfected that and followed that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had commanded. The fifth category is the shama'il, or the descriptions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then you find that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how tall he was, what type of a beard he had, and how long he was, and how he would eat, how he would talk, how he would walk, and so forth. So this is the fifth category of the sunnah defined by the scholars of hadith, ridwanullahi alaihim ajma'in.